Well, good evening. How's everybody doing tonight? Y'all all right? It's your boy Cutie Content Guy, and I'm back for a brand new review, brand new season. Married to Medicaid, season 12, episode 1, Cocktails and Polo. Hope everybody had a great Monday. I'm tired, but we're gonna push through. We're gonna drag, but I'm tired. And I got sleepy out of nowhere. But yeah, so we are gonna talk about Married to Medicine. I'd already seen clips of next week's episode. That's what I really want to talk about next week's episode. But we're gonna talk about this, and I'm gonna finish here, and I'm gonna go lay down. I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna go lay down because I'm tired. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend, knows a friend, knows a friend, and knows another friend, and knows the other friend. I talked to Adrian today, so we're gonna either do a weekend sessions on a Wednesday or probably Saturday. I don't really know what's going on, so maybe we just might get up here and just talk. But we are definitely going to bring y'all a show sometime this week. And then we got Married to we got Beverly Hills Thursday. And then we got Let's Talk on Fridays. We recap the week and all kind of stuff. So, we just gonna see what's happening. Hey, Ali. But yeah, trying to get my energy up. Baby, I laid on this couch. I was like, dang, that's right. I gotta do this show. So here I am. Here I am. Hey, heard you was looking for me. Here I go. Episode 1. I'll say this. If the season is going to be Quad versus Simone, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. We have seen them argue, fuss, make up, break up for years now. Simone, let's be honest, you really don't see it for Quad. And Quad, let's be honest, you really don't see it for Simone. I'm just not. If that's how it's gonna be, I'm not interested. And it's gonna be a rough season if we got to listen to them argue. All that hollering that Dr. Simone be doing, all that I don't have time, baby. That thing irritates my soul. The older I get, the less all girl that hollering you doing. Like, does Simone need a hearing aid? Because I feel like when people talk loud like that, they need a hearing aid. Because I'm like, Simone, there ain't no way that you can't, that you acting like this. But who knows? But anyway, let me get my notes. Do I even have my notes? Where my notes? Okay, here we go. So the show opens up with Quad talking about her 44th birthday party. She's talking about you've never I'm 44 never looked better. I've seen plenty of 40-year-olds who look better than Quad. Plenty. See, I know 2 of them on tour right now. But Quad talk about that. And is it me, or does Quad and King just seem so like made up for TV? They don't give me that they really into each other. Or is it just me? Maybe it's just me. They don't give me that they really into each other. Quad got three girls sitting around the pool, but one of the girls is Angel. Angel apparently got 3 degrees and she's a nurse. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Angel on Basketball Wives? And she couldn't do well over there. Simone and Cecil wasn't at the birthday party. Okay. Jackie and Simone meet up. She asked if she talked about Quad. Simone said she was disappointed with her behavior when she left New York, and she hates when people play the victim. It frustrates her. They're talking about some over at Quad's house. They're talking about Simone being over there with Sweet Tea and pretty much saying like, who gonna pay Quad's house? Who gonna help Quad pay her mortgage? Y'all know when it come to quarter her money, child. She feels some kind of way when you question her coin. She feels some kind of way, especially when you ain't got no coin. She feels some kind of way. She said Simone in a group message, Simone texted her and was like, "Happy birthday, Quad. Hope you're having a fantastic day." Quad replies back and says, "Simone, good to hear from you. It's been a while. A good birthday gift from you is you helped me pay off my mortgage."
You know what? Anyway,
And she's like, "If you're up to it, you can come to my party." Angel was like, "Oh, that was nice of you, Quad. Girl, what? The day of, 2 hours before?" Okay. Jackie was like, "Did you think about the part where you said about the mortgage?" And she was like, "I did. But when you're going to when you go on an interview and they ask you who on your show wants to be who on your show you think could be a trader, and you say Simone should be a trader, that makes me feel some kind of way. And if you want me to empty the bag, I can empty the bag. If you want me to do this and do that, I'm not coming off my playground or swing set. I'm not doing." Girl, I just, woo, baby, I don't know, y'all. I'm, ugh. Oh, okay, girl.
so I could care less. Bounce.
Toya has moved again. Toya say something about y'all thought she was gonna rent forever. Now, Toya, before I give you your kudos, girl, I got to drag you down real quick. Now, I thought that your last house you bought, your dream home. Your dream home. You was writing your scriptures on it and everything like that. I thought you built that. I thought you built that. Was you okay? If you know what, it ain't my finances. And it's not even about finances, honestly. I think Toya just always wants bigger and better. Like, I honestly do not believe that Toya and Eugene have no money. I don't think they have any financial problems either. I think Toya and Eugene are just never happy with the size of their house or the size of their ego. And hey, if you got it and it don't affect you, baby, hey, go for it. It's a beautiful home. I thought the one house that Toya had with the 2-story closet was a badass home. It was the house was so bad that they actually, one of the reunion sets was what they built it based off her closet. So honestly, we'll never know why Toya and them keeps moving. It's clearly not a financial thing, because if it was a financial thing, she wouldn't be able to move into the houses that she moved into. But they had this house built. It's a $3 million house, and it's 5,000 square feet. Ow. Eugene is at a hospital where he's working 2 hours away sometimes, or 5 hours away. Once again, I think it's a money thing. It gives me that Eugene is not happy that Toya makes more money than him. That's what it gives me. Toya is the breadwinner in that relationship based off of her being on TV. And I think that Eugene is not satisfied with that. So he decided to go get him a job where he's making more money, because he even made a comment of saying, like, you don't care when payday come around. So the boys don't know that he ain't here. Them boys teenagers. They don't care if daddy there or not. Them boys do not give a damn. They can go be teenager boys. Like, they ain't gonna see no difference, because they're not little kids. So they kind of like, they probably love that he ain't there. Like, shit, more time for mommy out there on the tennis court. She out there filming, daddy gone. Hey, we gonna do us. So I don't think the boys care that Eugene ain't there like that. And I don't think he an absentee father, nothing like that. I like Eugene and Toya. I don't have a problem with them. But I can see people being upset that they always move, I guess. I don't know. Contessa is with her husband. They back on the show, child. They talking about building up. They built a medical office. It seems like it was $1 million. They had to do $400,000 in renovations. They said all cash. Now, where y'all get that kind of money from? All cash? They paying for a building. Okay. It's the day of the sand. The Polo Classic. I thought Steve was attractive, but because his wife got on my nerves this episode, he wasn't that attractive to me. So they out there making sure everything is going right, and we got a little bit more in depth into their life. They have an autistic child, and yeah, okay. She hiring people. I guess they work together. I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like Dr. Mimi. She gave me real like uppity, like she was better than everybody at the like very much like nasty, not even nice nasty, just nasty. I didn't like that. Maybe it's just me. Hmm. Hmm. Toya comes over to Simone and Cecil house, and she's like, "You've been hanging with Quad." Simone's like, "You've been hanging out with Quad," and they bring up the fact that she was over there on Sweet Tea's channel talking about Quad and finances, and again, you know how Quad is about triggering her finances, child. Wait, what did I put? Oh, so this where it got interesting. Now y'all know I don't see it for the woman who don't care for black people, black women. But so Jackie got mad at Toya. So remember, Toya was on Watch What Happens Live, and Toya was over there, and they brought up Curtis, and Toya was like, Curtis pulled me down in his waist. We all remember that, right? I don't know how Jackie forgot about it. No, Jackie didn't forget about it. Jackie gave me she one of them women that don't think her man can do no wrong. So apparently Jackie got upset, and instead of her calling Toya out, she put in the group message about Curtis. Now we know Curtis is a cheater. Cheater, pumpkin eater. We know Curtis has done that with y'all. Curtis got a whole nother family. But she felt some kind of way. And she pretty much was like, you know, he felt some kind of way. He put it in the group text messages, in a group message. She went on her rant, and Toya went on her rant. And we'll get more into that as the episode goes. So she says, and she said Quad didn't say nothing, and Heavily didn't say nothing. And she said Heavily been quite nice lately. I didn't notice. I noticed she didn't say anything. She's been really nice lately. Maybe it's because on social media, it's not a secret that Damon Jr. got arrested, you know, for fighting them cops. And Simone says, yes, it's true. Hallie don't want to talk about it. She don't want to talk. And Toya says in a confessional, she don't want to talk about it because it's people she like. She only drag people she don't like. Simone was like, we're raising black boys in America. And, you know, this is a trigger on black men in America. Simone, that boy was down there beating on them cops. He took that nice stick out, heavenly birthed a jailbird. Simple as that. Heavily birthed a jailbird. We are going to. I am disappointed in y'all that y'all did not start the episode off by talking about him getting arrested. Y'all should have been sitting in y'all confessional, strolling through y'all phones, calling each other, saying, "Girl, did you see? Did you see so and so getting arrested?" No, y'all didn't do none of that. Instead, y'all want to give us a scene at Quad at the pool. Don't nobody care about Quad sitting in the pool when you got this kind of when you got somebody's son getting arrested, and especially like somebody like Heavenly, her son got arrested. The way that she always dragging people and talking about families, your son got arrested, and we're not going to let up off it. I know I'm not letting up off of it. I think the whole season I'm gonna talk about it. Your son got arrested. Damon Jr. got arrested. Look at the lady in the background. Girl, that's how she was eating that burger. Your son got arrested, and we're not letting up off of it. Stop. The ladies are all at Dr. Mimi's house except for Heavenly. Toya get right to the business. She's like, "Where's your friend?" Um, to Jackie. Jackie was like, "I don't know. She's not here. She's minding her business, something like that. It's none of y'all business or whatever." And Toya was like, "Oh, she's not here because of her son." And Jackie was like, it ain't none of your business." Even Mimi was like, "Toya, she said it's none of your business." Girl, girl. Right. I'm talking into I'm gonna talk into that arrest like Kay and Ashley talk about Stacy every motherfucking day. You damn right. You damn right. So she's like, her son in here, Jackie's like, it's none of your business. She said she's about to run for politics. Baby Toya was like, say what? Say what? Do what? Baby, when Jackie said that Heavenly was running for politics, baby, the way Toya stopped. Toya stopped. And so Toya was like, baby, they wouldn't vote for her to be in the PTA. Mimi is like, Toya, just leave it alone. Um, just leave it alone. And I'm like, no, Toya, stay with it. Like, haven't again, this lady has been on reality TV for what? 11 seasons of this show, and she has done nothing but run her damn mouth about everybody's husband, everybody's financial issues, what everybody's going through, making it seem like she living this perfect life. Now your shit is being exposed. And we've always said, at least I know over here, we've always said, one day you are going to be exposed for who you truly are. You can't hide your secrets forever. It started last season with that Infamil talking about, daddy just like to drink, he can't drink milk, so he drink Infamilk. A grown ass 50, 60-year-old man is drinking Infamilk for infants. When you got almond milk out there, you got lactose milk out there, girl, stop. Now your son has been arrested. You talking about, oh, I found that on social media. No, your son has been arrested. Clink, clink. Jackie didn't like Toya's comment about Curtis. And she points out, because she's like, Curtis didn't say hi to me. And Jackie's like, it didn't paint Curtis in the best light. Neither did Curtis walking through the airport holding another bitch hand, spending your money, point him in the best light either. But what do I know? And Jackie pretty much was like, if it was your husband, you wouldn't like it. Jackie said it was a rumor. She's saying she can't agree with what Toya had. So Toya said, "Well, Jackie, your husband put his hands around my waist and pulled me down." And Jackie's like, "Oh no, I can't get with that. That's not. It's a rumor." Are you blind to when Curtis be cheating? Like you don't be see Curtis cheating? Girl, he gonna get on TV and embarrass your ass. You had a whole season about you and Curtis cheating. So now you're gonna act like Toya just sat in his lap because she wanted to sit in Curtis' lap? Curtis? His big, tall, funky looking ass, Curtis? She says, I'm sorry that you felt awkward. She's like, your husband put his hands around my waist and pulled me down. Jackie was like, I'm not surprised. I told you, Toya wants an apology. Toya won't get no apology out of me. My name is not Eugene. I'm pissed as a motherfucker. Yeah, I was saying. Let me help you out, Jackie. Your husband cheats on you. He's always going to cheat on you. He has another family. I don't give a fuck what you say. That man is only with you because you are now on TV. He wants nothing to do with you. So for you to act like you are so damn blind, you are a 60-year-old plus woman and still acting blind to a nigga who has cheated on you. He was walking through the airport with another bitch, holding her hand, using your credit card to pay for trips. You got so bent out of shape last season, the season where they went to the South Carolina. You got so bent out of shape and thought Simone did it on purpose. So for you, I understand you may not like Toya, but for you to act like Toya is making this up when we have that good receipt footage, we got that good receipt footage. That good receipt footage of your husband putting his hands around Toya and pulling her down on his waist, and you're saying, and you got the nerve to say Eugenia or Eugina when your husband has embarrassed you for year over year over year. Girl, please. Girl, please. Please.
Ask him what he really likes. No. Sure, freaking.
Please. Please. Toya, I'm telling you right now, Toya, you better not get your ass up here this season and apologize to her or that big one. Jackie walks over to the new girl, Brandy. She's there. She's like some kind of nurse or whatever. So Jackie walks over to her. She's introducing herself to everybody. And the girl, she going to look at Brandy and say, "Is your thyroid enlarged?" That's nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty. And the girl looking at her like, what? That's nasty. You could have easily said, "Hey, can I pull you to the side?" Or maybe, "Hey, let me get your number. I want to ask you a question later on," anything like that. But instead, you want to get in front of her and say, is your but this is the same one that y'all say care about black women. So now you care. Child. Child, please. So Simone says, "I like to take a vote. Who comes to a birthday party with no invitation 2 hours before? Um, excuse me, who gets an invitation to a birthday party 2 hours before it needs to start?" And Toya was like, "Quad wouldn't." And Quad said, "I hadn't heard from you while you was running. I hadn't heard from you, but I know you was running around saying my house and my mortgage. You seem quite concerned." Simone was like, "It was a joke. But if we dragging, let's drag each other. So I'm a traitor. If one can drag, we should all be able to drag." And Quad was like, "I'm ready to drag right now if you're interested." Here come me. No, 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 no. We're not gonna drag. This is a polo classic. We're not gonna drag. Girl, we playing in your backyard. Move out the way. And she getting on my nerves. I saw some other clips. You in the way too much. Move out the damn way. You doing way too much. Shit. Um, Toya was like, "Can y'all fix this?" She says, "I'm not arguing with you." Simone says, "I'm not arguing with you. We both were angry, and we both were ready for each other." Simone starts crying. "I don't want to fight." And then as they are talking, we see a flash of Simone and Quad fighting. And then Toya's talking. Then we see a flash of Toya and Heavenly fighting. Then we see a flash of Toya letting the group know they don't give a fuck about they don't give a fuck about her marriage, all kind of stuff. And um, they said they just need space and all this kind of stuff. And that was the end of the episode. To be honest with you, I really this didn't give me season premiere. This didn't give me oh, we get ready to be in for a ride. I thought what Jackie did was nasty. I think that Toya should not let her foot up off them hoes' necks. I truly believe that. Don't let your foot up off of their damn neck. Because if you do, you're gonna look weak. And on top of that, they really don't see it for you, Toya. So there's no need for you to spare their feelings. You get what I'm saying? There's no need for you to spare their feelings. Go in, let have. Go in and let have. I think that yes, it felt flat like Angel coming for Wendy. Yes. This was not like I said I normally I like to go live on the first episodes, but this could have been a pre-record. This could have been skipped actually. But it is what it is. Yeah. That's it. That's really it. Based off the season, it looks like it's gonna be an okay season. I could tell Mimi gonna get on my motherfucking nerves. I could tell Simone and Quad gonna get on my nerves. I know everybody gonna get on my nerves. Everybody gonna get on my nerves. Only person I'm rooting for is Toya, because Toya will be the only one to say it out loud. Toya will be the only one to say it out loud. And next week, Toya heavily gets into it. So we getting right to it. But outside of that, this was a boring episode. It wasn't nothing like exciting. I think Jackie is nasty. I've always thought she was nasty. Jackie don't care about black women's pain. So for you to ask that girl that question, you was trying to embarrass her like you did Buffy. And that was really it. That's really like that's really all I got. Yeah. They can't out Toya check is secure as long as she wants it. Go get him. That's right, go get him. And who the fuck is Jackie? Nobody. Nobody. I would eat her ass up. Nobody. Your husband put his hands around my waist and pulled me down to sit on his lap. That's disrespectful and that's nasty. And the fact that you're sitting there and saying that Toya won't get no apology for it. Okay, girl. Okay. It's not cool. It's not cool. No, what's not cool is your husband cheating on you. That's what's not cool. That's what's not cool. Your husband down there cheating on you. But if you cool with it, honey, we cool with it. You back with him, so who are we? But you're not going to act like your husband didn't put his hands around my waist. And we're not gonna act like your husband don't be out there cheating and looking at other women and doing all kind of stuff. We not getting ready to do that. Oh, she don't need no apology. No, I need an apology. And I made a comment. So if you really had an issue with me, you should have called me personally instead of trying to put it in the group. You put it in the group because you wanted your homegirls to jump on me too. That's what you wanted. You put that text message in the group because you wanted Quad and Heavenly to jump on Toya. Anyway, that's it, y'all. That's the episode, child. I'm gonna see y'all probably Wednesday. I'm gonna see y'all probably I'm gonna definitely see y'all Thursday. I'm gonna see y'all Friday. I'll let y'all know more, but I'll put a post up about Wednesday. But outside of that, that was really it, y'all. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna lay down. I'm tired. Hope y'all have a great Tuesday. Have a great week, and I will definitely see y'all later. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.